Hello, everybody! Frosted Mayhem Gaming. We won't be gaming today. I've just about given up on this channel. I've been busy and haven't streamed, and I need to stream at some point, but I've been doing art because I have to do art because art is a thing that needs to be done. Hi, Micah. The carpet's wet from the cleaner, but you can lay down if you want. She is girl flavored. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just exist. Um, Give me a second. I gotta. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for YouTube. I need to not be in that Discord. I joined a Discord for someone I was hoping to help. But it's not a Discord that I actually need to be a part of. I need to actually not do that. So here's our planet. This is a fun planet. It's an interesting planet. Um, oop, no, I gotta turn my phone now. I'm gonna disconnect from Wi-Fi so I can continue to stream. So our tilt is at 3%. So almost no uh, seasons. Almost no seasons. Our year is 1.4 Earth years because we're a little bit further away than the average Earth. I'm gonna make the sun a basic normal sun, almost identical to Earth's sun, because I just don't want to deal with those as complexities. So our day is also 0.5 Earth days. So it spins really fast. And what that does is if you... that's the entire planet. If you take away the cloud cover, you'll see some interesting things. I would not... Micah, don't eat that. That's carpet cleaning foam. That's not food. Yeah, but I'm hungry. It doesn't matter if you're hungry. You're not supposed to eat the carpet cleaner foam. She's like, but I'm a Pyrenees. I eat everything. I'm aware. I'm aware you eat everything. I'll feed you in a little bit, okay? I need to get all of you all back on a feeding schedule because one of you is skinny, one of you honestly is doing fine, and Miss Micah over here is a little bit on the chubby side because she goes back after everybody else has finished eating and eats everybody else's food. And this is a high protein food, so she does not need to do that. So, interesting thing about this planet. You see all of these little dots? And there's probably going to be some more up here and down here. All of these little dots are cenotes. And this band right here, especially the dark middle band, here, let me get rid of that and that. Especially the dark middle band is water, liquid water. The rest of this is ice and stuff. As for atmosphere composition, I'm unsure as of right now. I just created this last night. But there are some streams that go, so like this water remains warm, and this water remains warm, but a lot of these are also just crevices where streams once flowed. Perhaps it's slowly moving away from its star. Perhaps once it had a lot more carbon. Would you please stop eating the stuff off of the carpet foam? Hang on just a minute. I'm gonna go feed everybody, apparently, because if I don't, she's gonna freaking eat the stuff off of the carpet foam. Because she's a little carpet foam eater. There's an incident with Toby, my other dog, the other night, because and I thought he had something neurological going on. No, it turns out he just had the worst cramp in the history of cramps in his back leg. So he was throwing up due to pain until we carpet vac. And I've got one of those fancy cleaners. I don't know if it's considered fancy by today's standards, but it shoves the water in and then it sucks the water back up. So we did that, and now I've put carpet cleaner on it because he was not having a good time. And so he's on the lead. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go feed the children. Actually, I have food right here. Child, you have some food now for your belly. Are you hungry? Earth? Earth? Indeed. You are the hunger. Well, I was hoping to just sit down and draw, but no. No, children's come first. Children's come first. Everybody has a snack now. Everybody has a snack. I don't need snack right now. I'm okay on snack flavor. Chaos. It is utter chaos. I just wanted to sit down and draw because I've been going on a speculative biology string and the blankets are wet because I suck some blankets. Okay, here we go. Everything's good. I fixed it. We're all good. He's gonna suck on those blankets now. Good for you. Cenotes and crevices. Oh no, maybe there's something interesting at the bottom of the crevices. Like tiny pools of liquid water or something. Or salt water. I haven't actually figured it out yet. Again, I just started. Okay. So I think there are going to be some land creatures. Definitely going to be some land creatures. I should probably have put some land actually in the thing, but I didn't think about that. Um, I'll think about probably ice, so everything will probably be semi-aquatic. So turning all of the stuff back on. I still don't like how. Yeah, it works a little better. Um, so I think underneath this planet, there's lots of little caverns and stuff. A huge network of tunnels. Of I'm gonna double check that spelling. Cenotes. Let's see. Google cenote. Yeah, no, that's right. Hi. I would rather not be snuffled at this point. You've got my. You're warm, right? How are you cold? You have your freaking. You have your jacket on. Why are you still freezing death? Come on. There you go. Lay down. Okay, fine then. Don't lay down. So, tunnel network of cenotes, I think, are going to be a big part of this planet's biology and stuff. So, animals are going to need multiple ways of seeing. So, probably stop. Probably eyes are less interesting, and I think that's just a music note, but whatever. Less eyes and more sonar. Less eyes and more sonar. Um, all semi-aquatic to aquatic. I'm thinking like maybe polar bears. It's a cenote. Beep. That's a fat looking shark. It's going back and looking at the pictures of cenotes and stuff. Um, see. Semi aquatic to aquatic. Yes? I'm thinking probably North and South Pole are going to be um, probably fairly weatherless. Then again, in places like America, weather usually comes from the top and goes down underneath. So, maybe not. Then again, on planets like Uranus, or Uranus, depending on how mature you are, yeah, deselect. I think they actually have just as many. Yeah, can't remember my freaking Twitch password. So this is going only on YouTube. um, Planets. So some planets, like Jupiter, have really big storms going around their middles. And I don't think they have as big of a storms going around. I thought Neptune was the one that was sideways. Whatever. I mentioned wind has to go faster around the middle than it does around the top because planet goes spit further out you are, the faster you have to go to make the same stuff. In fact, I am going to look up Jupiter Jupiter time lapses. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is pretty much what I thought. We have slower moving clouds to the north and south, and a large band of faster moving stuff in the middle. Uh, this is probably Neptune. Sorry, did that just say audio? Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Voyager 2. Well, Piastro, why? Also, apparently LP Astro. I don't know. Why? Magnetosphere activity. Okay, cool. I don't really care. Okay, and then going back to here. By the way, this video is Emily Lakdawala, I think. Anyway, I think it's super cool. So we're continuing onwards. No, it's not. Why have you done this? So, because our tilt is very little, um, we aren't gonna have as big of a seasons thing. So that's another thing. I don't think that's how you spell seasons. Hang on. I may be slightly stupid. Seasons. No, that's how you spell it. It just looks funky. Also, I'm unsure about the average surface temperature. This could be completely off. Liquid water at equator. Is that notation at the top or the bottom? Whatever. I can tell. I'm good at this. I'm a scientist. I'm not a scientist. That's a C. Liquid H2O at equator and cenotes. So I think the next thing to think about is what life on this planet might look like. So actually, the first thing we should do is atmospheric composition because that changes a lot of things. Um, composition. Okay, so going back to here, we're gonna color pick this color deep. $78 and 2, so nitrogen, because I believe nitrogen is a, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, because it wants to be in like a triple bond or some crap like that. 21% O2. Nitrogen is an N2, right? I gotta look that up. Nitrogen. Yes, yes, I know that's nitrogen. It's nitrogen flavored. Nitrogen. it's N. I think it's like nitrogen molecule. Yeah, it is N2. I'm just stupid. Okay. The triple bonded N2, which is part of the reason it's so freakishly explosive if you try to separate it. It's happy where it is. It doesn't want to go anywhere. You make it have a bunch of nitrogens with single bonds, and things go boom. Um, so other things can be used for free radicals other than oxygen. Oxygen is a very good oxidizer. But you want to know what else is a good quote? That's a cute oxidizer. Oxid, because I don't want to spell the rest of it out. Fluorine. So let's make. Okay, here's the question: can fluorine and oxygen exist in the same environment without losing its mind? Is fluorine a gas? Fluorine. It is a gas. So it does not appear in nature in its elemental state. Let's see. Mm. Oxygen difluoride. Oh, it turns into a liquid at negative 163 C, which means on the top of the planet. Negative 163 C is negative F is 261 degrees Fahrenheit. Negative 261 degrees Fahrenheit. That's kind of cold, but I think this planet might actually be able to hit that. Is it stable? Oh, look, National Institutes of Health. Fluorine-rich planetary environments as possible habitats for life. Cool, I can do fluorine. I like fluorine, it go boom. Uh, chemical fluorine is the most electronegative element in the periodic table and can be considered an alternative substitute to oxygen. However, oxygen is much more abundant, 5 orders of magnitude more abundant. Oxygen's dominance compared to fluorine becomes even more apparent when comparing the abundances of these elements in organisms on Earth. Hydrogen and oxygen are the most common elements, while fluorine is only a rare trace element, which does not appear to be essential to life. Earth's crust, fluorine occurs in commonly calcium fluoride, being a main component of minerals such as fluorapatite, cryolite, and topaz. Though fluorine's abundance on Earth's crust is quite high, low water solubility of its salts. While biogenic fluorine compounds are quite rare, there are a large number and range of commercially generated fluorinated compounds, all of which are anthropogenic or of anthropogenic origin. Thus, even though fluorine is rarely utilized by life as we know it, it does have great application for potential in biochem. I think that's a typo. No, it's not. I'm just stupid. Biotechnical. I thought it said biochemical. Biotechnical purposes of special interest is context to generate biochemical structures with fluorine, mostly polymers of amino acids and nucleic acids, but also lipids. So, in theory, water is certainly a solvent of enormous importance, but an alternative is hydrofluoric acid. Thus, hydrofluoric acid is available as a solvent at lower temperatures than water, which is what this planet is. Viscosity is about half of water, and its surface tension is about 4 times smaller. And what the hell happens if I mix hydrofluoric acid with water? And water. Does it go boom? No, it just makes. When hydrogen fluoride is dissolved in water, it may be called hydrofluoric acid. Okay. This is gonna make the chemical stuff complicated. But I think fluorine is a good additive. So we're gonna take out one of those. Honestly, if I have fluorine, I don't really need oxygen, but I'm just gonna keep the oxygen. I'm gonna take out this 1% and make that a 0. And put 1% fluorine. What is actually fluorine? What is its Yep, it's just F. Fluorine is a friend. Wow. It's also weirdly a halogen, which is kind of funny. Is fluorine an F2 or is fluorine just an F? I don't remember. Atom. I think it's just a fluorine. Okay, it's just fluorine flavored. It doesn't have two of them, unlike oxygen and nitrogen. Which is probably important for reactions, so we're gonna say most of that's dissolved in the water. 1% fluorine. I'm sorry, that was probably very loud. um, and then I think the rest should be just relatively Earth-like compounds. Let's see. Where's my thing? 20% oxygen. got nitrogen, which I think is also a halogen. Plus 1% other. So that's yeah, that adds up to 100%. So the Earth's atmosphere has a bunch of things like argon, neon, helium, methane. Methane. How does methane interact with fluorine? I have to see how everything interacts with fluorine now because fluorine is the thing that's going to go boom if I don't do this right. Reaction between methane. Carbon tetrafluoride and hydrogen. Mm. Okay. Fluoromethane, also known as methyl fluoride, Freon 41, halocarbon 41, and HC is a non-liquefiable, is a non-toxic, liquefiable, and flammable gas at standard temperature and pressure. It's made of carbon, hydrogen, and fluorine. So there's probably some fluoromethanes. I don't want to see also. It's Diamond. Diamond is actually not that bad. I mean, it's flammable as hell, but it only has a 1 in the blue square and a 0 in the yellow square, which I don't actually remember what those mean. The red square means fire. Odor, pleasant, ether-like. Methane! I'm gonna make some methane! Hang on. Methane is a chemical compound. It is not. Okay, I lied. I'm not going to add methane. It's going to be in the other part. So this will help keep the water from freezing also. So it also brings us into some interesting things about chemosynthesis. Using the hydrofluoric acid to break down stuff into other stuff that releases energy because fluorine did you know another name for methane is carbane? Carbon tetrahydride, carbureted hydrogen, hydrogen carbide, marsh gas. Marsh gas. So interesting. Um, how fluorine life? How fluorine life? It is reactive. I know that. Yes, I'm aware. It would replace oxygen, I would think, in most reactions. Fluorine in life sciences, pharmaceuticals, medicinal diagnostics, and agrochemicals. Oh, they want a lot of money for that. They want $293 for that book. I don't think I'm going to go that far into it. So there is going to be more point for chemosynthesis because the sun is another half again as dim as we see it. So it's close to as far away. How far away does Mars sit? Mars AU 1.5. So it's about Mars. Which also means I can figure out what the main temperature of the planet is. AV average temperature. -64. Yeah, I'm gonna even that out a little bit. We're gonna even that out a little bit and just say negative what 60. Because Mars has such a thin atmosphere, it can't keep um it can't keep all of the temperatures and stuff. But I'm thinking this planet that I'm working on, probably has a good amount of it has more temperature distribution. Okay, so aquatic life. So again, we're going to probably have something more on chemosynthesis. Chemo photosynthesis. Okay, yeah, chemosynthesis. Synthesis. Chemosynthesis. Sorry, that song is like way an earworm. Or should I say ear centipede? People will get that joke. Will get that joke, and if you don't get that joke, good luck. You probably don't want to get that book. Get that joke. So I love how my stupid brain is starting from the bottom up. I could just be like, oh yes, there are things that live in the liquid and just make a creature. Oh, give it more legs. It needs more legs. Is that enough legs? It's a creature! Woo! Um, I would rather not start. I actually really kind of like that design. I would rather not start at the very bottom of plankton and things like that. I want to start near the bottoms, probably food chain. Food chain. Probably. I probably would start with primary consumers. So, what are the primary consumers? Because really, if we're going by, one of the things that I was interested in was it occurred to me that this is probably really loud again because I'm probably yelling into the microphone. Am I yelling into the microphone? No. Okay, never mind. We're good. So, one of the things that interested me was I watched a video about um, thermal vents and how chemovores which I'm pretty sure is technically not the name, but works as a name. Um, make chemicals out of other chemicals with chemicals as a basic thing instead of make chemicals out of other chemicals with the sun. So let's think of some primary consumers. Sketchy. So I did actually like that first design. Use my sketchy tool. I have multiple sketchy tools. So let's see. I went in red. Yeah, sure, why not? So I did actually like the idea of having a creature, kind of crab-like. Maybe it's a grazer, so it uses these joints in its neck, you know. So it's a non-vertebrate. Maybe uses these joints in its neck. I just said I don't need eyes, but here are the eyes. Well, there's eyes now, people. I don't think these things need eyes. Do these things need eyes? Probably not. And have a have a body with probably a lot of legs. Probably more than 8 legs. Many legs. And I'm thinking the front legs will probably be longer. I need to fix the body real quick. Hang on. I'm thinking the front legs will be longer. The legs here. Okay, just make that bigger. I think the legs there. Yeah, I'm just going to redo this whole thing. So the legs. I can't circle very well. It needs to be bigger than that. Because otherwise, what's the point? That works. So then the legs at the front of the creature are probably going to be a lot longer for a few reasons. Maybe it's got little pincers. Maybe it's got little pincers. Who knows? It likes pincers. I like pincers. Everybody likes pincers. Just occurred to me that I probably sound like I'm on drugs. I'm just on coffee. All of my sugar's at the bottom of the coffee. That's disappointing. Make another one. Let's give it one more joint. Here's my reasoning for giving it one more joint. We want it to be able to support the head. We want it to be able to support the head. How about we get rid of that? So here we go, little pincers, little pincers. So that like a crane, not the animal crane, a mechanical crane, it can put these supports out when it needs to put its neck out. And little pincers so that it can grab more food. because I'm thinking this head can swivel around pretty far. And so I'm also thinking that these legs should also be pretty long. So here we are with carcinization, which is different than a carcinogen, by the way. Very different. And then what about some big old back legs? Maybe some thick, stubby little things. That it puts under itself and stuff. Ah, that's only 6 legs. We can give it more legs. And these legs can have very sharp points on the back. Very sharp. Stop. Very sharp. Ah, that's not the right color. Why have you done this? So these legs can be used to do several things, like push it forward. These can have little pincer toes so that it can grab onto stuff, and little pincer toes so it can grab onto stuff. Unlike these, which are going to be pitsy toes. And these can be used as weapons. So they'll be on like a ball joint down here, and they'll be able to swing up, and this will be able to move around, and then they can go stab. But these things will also be able to hook onto like rocks and stuff. Let's see. Oh, look, I have people watching. Woo! Hello, second person. The first person is me, by the way. Monitor the chat with my have stupid streaming software. It's not stupid. It's less stupid than frickin' OBS. So anyway, look at that. Look at that. Look at it. It's a what is it? Giraffe crab? Long neck. What if instead of a crab it was a carb? Carb. Today. They're like crabs, but carb flavored. Do they actually taste like pasta? Probably not. They probably taste like burning mouth because they have fluorine. I agree with you, Toby. Hey, Bubby. Pat. So I think it is the little bacterial mats that happen. Whether those are bacterial mats that happen on the surface or underneath the water, because I have not figured out how deep the oceans are yet. I also don't know if this planet has land yet, like actual land. Boy. Boy. Petting him makes him go, ear. So, maybe it'll have tiny primitive eyes up here. See, but tiny primitive eyes don't work because we're at 0.5. No, 0.75. 0.75? 0.5. What is Mars luminosity? Mars lumen. That's not what I meant. Luminosity. No, that's not what I'm talking about. No, that's still not what I'm talking about. That's still not what I'm talking about. Mars luminosity surface. 0.5. 0.5. Why is it so bright on Mars' surface? Oh, yes, because the light is too weird. Hey, Cora. So, this is what it would vaguely look like on our planet, except take the red and make it ice colored. It actually does beg an interesting question about what color would the oceans be? The oceans might actually be purple now that I think about it because of the hydrogen fluoride. What does that look like? So if I went back to here, yes, that's the correct layer. Yes, okay. I'm just gonna run an experiment. I'm gonna run an experiment. I'm gonna take the color that they are and make it purpler. Not purpler, purpler. Piplup, but purple. Cool. Yeah, the purple probably would be more purple. Probably means I can shift the entire actual color. It would be more purple. So maybe it would have like specific areas that had more fluorine than others. Something like that. I don't know. Because if I remember correctly, fluorine. See, hydrofluoride, hydrofluoric acid, hydrofluoric acid is funny. I know people who take flu. No, I take fluoxetine. I take fluoxetine. Funny. Oh, it's colorless. Of course, it's colorless. Why wouldn't it be colorless? Because inorganic chemistry is freaking boring. I'm joking about that, by the way. It eats everything! Ooh, that does make everything very acidic. So, aqueous solutions as dilute as 0.1. I'm assuming that's 0.1 of everything. No, I do not want to buy this. I want to. No, I don't want to buy it. There's a strong and irritating odor. Is it colorless? Should I spell that? Hydrogen fluoride gas. Nice. Cool. I don't care. Colorless flaming liquid and a colorless gas. When it's combined with water, it is. Thanks, this is incredibly helpful. Although I did not know that the CDC did chemical stuff, so this is going to be something. Hydrofluoric acid, for all intents and purposes, are considered chemical, except one is liquid. Media used to inhibit rust, etch, polish, and frost glass, used in the manufacture of silicon semiconductor chips. Hydrogen fluoride and hydrofluoric acid is used in commercial automotive cleaners, rust removers, inhibitors, ceramics, fabrics. It is considered a weak acid. Yes, sure. Good job. What the frick does it do when it goes in liquid? Is it in chemical dangers? Corrodes metal, attacks glass, reacts with water or steam, creating toxic and corrosive fumes. Toxic and corrosive fumes of what? Very reactive with bases, acids, and oxidants. I don't know what to do with this. I may just take it out. Apparently screaming. Discomfort is at 1 part per million, which is actually fairly high now that I think about it. Well, that's cool. Liquid. Well, it's soluble in alcohols. Whatever the frick that means. I mean, at least it's not flammable. Wah. It eats everything. But it has just occurred to me that things on the planet could make their bodies out of Teflon. Imagine. No, I don't. I don't want to pet you right now. No, no. Little butt. Little butt. Okay, lay down. Polytetrafluoroethylene. 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 Um, that's cool. But okay, so these are fluorines and carbons, carbons and fluorines, carbons and fluorines. Because guess what? When you put fluorine in stuff, it stops fluorinating other stuff. No, it can't fluorine a fluorine. Stop touching me. I don't wish to be touched. So it really is just freaking carbon and. Okay, so that's cool. I grabbed your tongue because you're being a butt. And I'm trying to make videos about chemistry and biology. And are you a biology? Are you a biology or a chemistry? You're a biology, but you're not a chemistry. Alright, off the bed. Thank you. Teflon. It is literally just carbon and just literally carbon. Just carbon. Just carbon. So what if, and here's a question. If I took 3%, or my art program can stop working, that works too. Hello? Oh no. Wait, hang on. Oh no, it's fine. It's just my pen. Come on. Come on. Oh, this may be cut short. Come on. Batteries do not last long. You're gonna fall in the hole if you keep going that way. Okay, so my pen has decided to just cease. By the way, we would be not making the planet purple. Planet is not purple. Make tiny and just stay 3% or so off of this. I'm trying to erase. Why is this not letting me erase? There it goes. Let's put this back to a. Are you falling in the bed? 5. Oh, crap. No, that's not the right color. 5, and then 3% C. Ooh, ooh. Because carbon. Okay. So what if these creatures, to protect themselves from the fluorine in the atmosphere, because if there's fluorine in the atmosphere, that probably means there's a lot more fluorine in the oceans. Remembering that fluorine likes dissolving in water. I really need my pen to work. I think my pen has decided to just crap out on me. This is what I like the LG pen. It didn't crap out on me every 5 minutes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why are you being a turd? Oh, it really is out of battery. So my pen uses I moved and I don't know where anything is. My pen uses quadruples, and sometimes they really run out of battery quite fast. Mousy, baby, do you need help? Or are you okay just slowly falling into the void? Are you okay falling into the void? Is this what you wish? Okay. Hi, Micah. Do you need help? I've asked her that like 3 times and she hasn't responded like she needs help. So I'm just gonna say she doesn't. She is perfectly content falling into the freaking void. Is it even gonna work? Yep, it does. Okay. Okay, so now that I have a freaking battery for my pen, maybe we can continue on this journey. Hello. I do not wish to be lit right now. I do not wish. I know. You're so cute and I hate it. I hate that you're so cute. Okay, go lay down somewhere else. I am trying to design an entire ecosystem off of acid. Maybe I should take some freaking acid. If I thought it wouldn't try to kill me, I would. But no, I'm pretty sure it would try to kill me. I love you too. I'm really trying to do some interesting things. I am. And you're not helping. You're making it worse. Alright, lay down. No, I'm not petting you anymore. No. The long neck carb, because it's not a crab, it's a carb. Continuing onwards. Good boy. Have you finally decided you want to be out of the hole? Come on. Come on. No? You're happy with where you are? So, come on. What is your problem? Why are you being like this? Do you want help? Yes? Okay, Toby, off. Mozzie's stuck in the bed void. Come on, up you go. Good job. Mozzie's stuck in the bed void. My freaking pen won't work. Are you better? You feel better now that you're no longer in the bed void? Good job. Squarehead. And yes, I have 3 dogs over 60 pounds on my bed. Most of them are laying on me. It's a little difficult to draw sometimes. I need to freaking go to my Bluetooth settings, I think. Blue. Bluetooth. Turn it back on. Come on. Come on, this is not that difficult. Come on. Why you no work? Haha! Yes, it's back. So anyway, Teflon shelves, which means we should have snails. That's a really cool idea, honestly. I don't know what I'm supposed to freaking do with that. I mean, like Teflon crabs. I'm sorry, Teflon carbs. So here's another question: what would eat the long neck carb? I think something would. Oh, it has to be able to digest Teflon. Hmm, that's problematic. Can I dissolve Teflon? Affected by by alkaline metals and occasionally rare fluorinated compounds at high temperatures or pressures. Oh no. Oh yeah, supercritical CO2. That's just friggin' perfect, isn't it? And halogenated supercritical solvents. Solution is possible in perfluorocarbons, both alkalines and aromatic ones. Okay, so I may have found a problem. Hmm. Gonna text me about this because I don't know how to deal with this. How does dissolve? Reactive materials were compared by a mixture of aluminum powder and magnesium powder, and aluminum magnesium alloy powder were used to replace aluminum. Wait, that didn't help. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh no. Oh no. An aqueous solution of PTFE particles. 3%. Might try making a solution rather than expensive, very resistant to most solvents, but can form a 3% solution in perfluorinated hydrocarbon solvents. I don't have enough fluorine on this planet for this. Teflon is a high molecular weight polymer of Okay, so mixing this liquid will have a lower melting point. It can be broken down by some chemicals and is degraded by heat and freaking radiation. Degraded? What the hell does that even mean? Thermal decomposition. High temperatures. Okay, so maybe I don't make the shells out of. Maybe I don't make the shells out of Teflon. Maybe TFEP is a little bit too smashy. Okay, so it decomposes. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It begins to deteriorate at about 500 degrees Fahrenheit. How the frick am I supposed to do this? Tribochemical degradation of polytetrafluoroethylene in water and generation of nanoplastics. Extensive use, chemically inert, semi-stable. Polymeric fabrication copper from a copper vessel. 15 days. Glucose. Okay, so apparently I can just beat the crap out of it with carbohydrates and warm water and hope for the best. I don't like this. But it does better in a copper. Copper. Okay, I think maybe I'm not gonna make forever chemicals on this planet. But what if is there a similar that doesn't isn't quite so difficult to kill, similar to PTFE. Uh-huh. 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 So, FEP and PCTFE. Um, mm-hmm. Copolymer made by chloro-trifluoroethylene and ethylene. Good job. Corrosive resistance. Physiologically safe, which is nice. Extreme chemical resistance. Weather. Can I kill it? That's even worse. It has a chloro in it. How is this not like? I guess it isn't because the two things that have reacted have managed to go together. Tetrafluoroethylene. No, tetrafluoroethylene perfluoropropylene. Perfluoropropylene is a thermoplastic with wear and tear resistance, creep resistance, and lower tensile strengths from other engineering plastics. However, it has a low dielectric constant over a wide frequency range. Low coefficient of. Okay, this might actually work. Okay, let's go FEP. What dissolves FEP? FEP. 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 Mm-hmm. Can I burn it? Nope. I know it can be an emulsion. That's not the problem. I need it to freaking degrade. Poorly soluble in almost all solvents. That's great and all. Um, but I kind of need to beat the crap out of it. It is meltable. How do I kill it though? How do I kill it? It can be boiled in nitric acid. What the hell? Does have a weakness. Yes, you say it has a weakness. No, no, no. I don't care. Sure, accept all the cookies. There. Uh huh. Uh huh. Material breaks down when exposed to sterilization level doses of gamma radiation. Hmm. I want to make Teflon crabs. See, the other thing that would be super cool. The other thing that would be super cool would be um. Oh no, it really doesn't care. Oxidizing agent strong. What do you mean oxidizing agent strong? Can I just beat the crap out of it? See? Oh no, it doesn't care. It literally just does not care at all for any reason. I mean, at least I can freaking melt it. I tell you what, this is kind of getting boring for y'all, probably. Um, I am gonna go and do more research on what I can use because I want fluorine crabs. Fluorine crab. Well, technically, not carbs. Carbs. These are carbs. They're F carbs. I want F carbs because they're not quite crabs. So I'm going to end this stream here and then come back later with a solution of how the hell am I supposed to draw fixed fluorine?